Hi, and welcome back to our Okinawan Kempo YouTube channel, showcasing some techniques of Kyo-Jutei-Ryu. We've been in the midst of a series on basic self-defense based on the 15 attacks that feed our Aiki-Jujutsu curriculum, looking at those in terms of a response to a bothersome attack, a response to a hurtful attack, and then a response to a truly serious attack. I encourage you to watch the wrist grabs, which are the first part of the series, where we talk about why you would respond in those different ways. It's easy to look at something like a lapel grab and wonder why you would ever need a really violent, debilitating response to that. But there is a reason for that. So tonight we're looking at, it can be a single lapel grab or a shoulder grab, and then we're also going to cover the double for both of those, looking at, again, low-level response, mid-level response, and high-level response for each. Number one, if somebody is this close to you and there's somebody that you don't know or you're not sure about, you should already have drifted back, not here, but have your hands up if it's someone you don't know. Self-defense really requires that he have to step to reach me. That's something that I want. So the first level of defense here is when that hand comes, I can just redirect it and keep my distance. That way nobody gets hurt. That's the lowest level. Now, if he's got me and I'm seeking to do something more serious, I could come underneath his arm and lock him into a joint technique. Now, from here, there are some options. I could reap and take him to the ground. I could gently walk him to the ground. I could even line up this joint and drive him back depending on what I wanted to do. Do note that even within that movement, there's the possibility to just dislocate, which would be a debilitating response, but not all of those work. Finally, in a case where there are multiple attackers or I really have deep reason to be concerned and I need to hurt him and make sure he doesn't come back, I can kick to the groin, punch into the solar plexus, turn in, maybe throw with a haragoshi, dump him down on the ground, and maybe even continue the strike or lock from there, depending on the circumstance. To sort of cover that same idea with the doubles, again, I don't want him to be this close to me if I don't know who he is. So if he's advancing, I'm going to come up, and again, you can just pass the hands off and try to separate to where it doesn't become a grappling situation. Now, in the event that he had gotten me, and I'm here, one of the things I can do is a jujigatami, trying to take the hands off and locking his elbows together. Now, as we were discussing earlier, I can take him down by pressing on that. I could shift into judo or jujutsu and take out a leg. Heavens, I could even go in and do a throwing technique if I wish to, but again, that's making it significantly more serious as we go. Finally, for that grab in a situation where I was really worried and I needed to make sure that this guy didn't continue to be a factor in whatever defense situation I'm in, we could kick to the groin or to the bladder, take those hands off, and I could throw him to the ground. Once he's there, we could lock, we could hit. Throwing sometimes you have to think about. We do that in the dojo all the time. The person knows to fall, the person knows how to hit the mat, the person springs right back up and we're ready to go on. If you do that on the cold, icy ground in February, if you do that on a city street or a city sidewalk, that's some serious stuff. And that person is most likely out of the situation at that point. We hope that you'll like and subscribe. I encourage you to ring the bell to where you get the notifications. Please look back at those earlier self-defense videos and send us any questions you have. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.